Are we really recording?
We're recording. We're at 3 seconds.
2 seconds.
5, 6, go. Hi, FlossTube.
Hi, FlossTube. I'm Jenny.
I'm Nancy.
And we're the Bougie Stitchers.
Hello.
Hi. We're back. We're back early.
Way early.
Way early. We're like, do we even have stitches to do? We just are back because there's a lot going on.
Yes, ma'am.
So we just want to start with saying thank you for liking and subscribing and following us. We've had another uptick in subscribe. I don't know, like we were stagnant for the longest time, but now we're just rolling right along again. So it's kind of exciting, and we're glad you have found us and are part of this journey with us. We are two sisters who took up cross stitching in 2021
to get into StitchCon.
Yeah, because Nancy thought we had to be
But we
floss
didn't have
tubers.
to do that.
She didn't realize just stitchers go to meet floss tubers. She didn't realize all that. So we jumped on this bandwagon. And there's been a couple of times where we've been like, well, maybe we've run our luck. But I don't know. We're still happy doing it, and we're still stitching like crazy. So that's what we're doing.
We get involved in everything way over our heads, or at least I do.
Way over our heads. Yeah, there are times. And there are times that we start something, and I've got a couple that I brought with me today that are just like still sitting here, just hanging out with us. So they're on 28 count. And when I stitch it, those X's look like X's. Not like X's, but X's. And I'm like, oh. But
Well, I was only going to do 3 starts this year. I think you go 3 and a 0 would be better. But not quite, but it's getting close.
I know. Every time I turn around, she's like, hey, we need to do this pattern.
Hey,
hey,
we have to.
What about this pattern? We need this pattern.
Because our friends are doing it, and we can't leave our friends.
Yeah, we have fear of missing out really bad. It's all right. It's okay.
Okay.
We make it our own. All right. Do you have a moment of gratitude?
Well, I'm going to steal yours because that's truly what I was going to say.
No, I'm thankful for my community.
That's what I was going to say.
I'm going to save it. I wrote it down.
She did write it down. I was
She never has
maybe it's going to be different.
All right, well, I'm going to go first, so then
Okay.
you can be different.
It's going to be the same, though. But go ahead. Go ahead. You go first.
You know, sometimes you just need your tribe around you. Like, you don't need them to really do anything. You just need them to be there just because you need that hand on your back. And Nancy and Amy, even Ems came up this week. For the last 2 third Thursdays in Sheridan with the shop, I don't know, I felt like a fish out of water. I wasn't confident. And they just came. They just are like, hey, we're coming. And they would literally sit there and stitch, and every once in a while someone would come in and they would start up a conversation. And I mean, it just made it easier for me and maybe allowed my confidence to grow a little bit in where I was nervous or not sure how to do something. They allowed me that space. So I just think you need to be thankful for your community. Be thankful for your circle of friends and those you hold dear. And I was very thankful for that this last month I've been very thankful for that. What is your sister?
Mine's on the same realm. Today we had the opportunity to gather with our
Yep.
quilt chicks, and they're just a bunch of ladies that like to touch fiber, whether they're quilting or stitching, and they're all ages, and they have all different qualities and different crafts, and we got to gather with them today in the hot sun, and
Yeah, that's why we looked a little perclamped because we've been in 90-degree weather.
yeah, I just have like that opportunity to look at their stitching and their craft and and all we did was sit and talk and chat, and some knitted, some quilted,
Some were crocheting, some
Yeah.
were hand piecing, some were cross stitching. And yeah, there's so much talent in that group, and talent all over the place. And one of the ladies, she was like, well, I took my stuff. I was at my hometown, which was not here in Wyoming, but she'd gone back to visit family or whatever. And she goes, and I entered my stuff in the fair. And she won like grand champion. And you know what she said? She never belittle your work, but she was like, well, there wasn't that many people that entered.
But she did hand piecing or paper piecing.
That northern, it was a beautiful
Yes,
quilt. It deserved grand champion. It was beautiful. And she's a good stitcher. Like, she learns, she stitches. She was a school teacher in our school district. Maybe she still is. I don't.
No, she does the cafeteria out of her little.
Oh, anyway, she was a school teacher for a while. They own a ranch. She's just a talented lady, but she was kind of like, I know there's a lot of very humble people, but take pride in what you do, because even if it's learning and your stitches might look like a hot mess, you still did it. You entered the race. That's my thing.
Yep.
But I think community is good. So mine was an inner circle. Nancy was the outer circle, but you need them both. All right. Do you have any FFOs?
FFOs, no.
I know, because they're all sitting at my house.
Yeah, that's true.
Oops. So there's where I'll get them done. I have to get them done because we're taking them to Nebraska in a week and a half. 2 weeks. Week and a half.
A week and a half.
Week and a half.
Because we leave on Wednesday.
Yeah, I better get going. Anyways, I had finished my stitch. I was gonna have an FFO day yesterday, and I just had so much to get done. I didn't get it done. I'll get it done though. Maybe I'll do it Tuesday. All right, do you have a FO? You have a lot.
Why, yes. When you have to sit on your tush for days and days and days, and you really don't watch TV.
And who didn't get off of medical clearance?
Because they didn't turn on my light switch.
She fell in the dark with her little, you can't see it, but she's got her foot all wrapped up in a boot. And she didn't turn on the light.
Okay, well, let's just talk about that. I had funky toes, like.
She just had some, she's got 2 rods sticking out of her toes. And Nancy's a klutz anyways. And then
and at 50, or almost 50, or reaching 50, like I can see 50, it's coming.
In October.
I have never, ever been on crutches. And
she's a klutz.
And they're like, hey, you're going to have to be on crutches. And I'm like, eh. And truly, I will say this. I would have saved my tush if I would have turned on the lights. And I'm like, I know there's 7 steps. I've been in this house since 05. You think you know your steps. And somehow I just put another step in there. And when that step wasn't there, I fell on the crutch. And I have a bruise here. I have a bruise right underneath my girls. And yeah, it's like really.
And she ripped stitches.
And I didn't know I blew stitches until I went and got it unwrapped. And in Nancy's world, which is truly like no one else was in my world except for me, I was going to be released.
Yeah, she was going to be released, working full time. But what she's finding out is that it's a little harder. Like she's fine, and then you're just not fine.
Yeah. So I get 1 more week of stitches, and yeah. So I get 1 more week of sitting on my tush.
Stitches and leg up.
Yeah.
So we're kind of filming how we are because we had to accommodate the foot up.
So I'm truly just feeling sorry for myself. Yeah. So I've gotten a lot of stitching done.
She has. We should put her on crutches more often.
I've gotten a lot of 3D puzzles, which I didn't bring down. And that's a pain in my butt. But this is what I got done. We showed it last week, almost done.
Yep, but you're Bent Creek.
And this is what I got done.
You want to board?
I think they can see it pretty well, actually.
Oh, yeah.
And I know exactly where it's going to go. I do have to order a frame for it.
Yeah, we have to look at that.
But that's one I got done.
These are nice stitches, Nance. You're gonna outline your fish though.
I do. I already outlined the fish.
We just think the fish gets lost.
They're not really called for colors. We kind of made it up ourselves before we went to Minnesota last summer.
Yeah. You might want. Well, no, he's okay.
I added the cherries
right here. Yeah, I just think you just take a little bit. Well, maybe this dark brown or this dark gray and outline the fish. I think it'll be perfect.
Ooh. Jenny's very popular right now. So I got 2 of the 3 done here. And you know what's really fun knowing the stitchers?
Emily call.
Yeah. When you're stitching them, you're like, hey, look what I'm stitching. Hey, look what I got done. I know it's nerdy, but this is what I got. I got 2 of the 3 done.
So this is Emily Call, and we met Emily Call a year ago, February. So we've known her about a year and a half. And she is... Nancy got this as a PDF, right? Off her website. Well, yeah, because that's all.
No, it's.
Did you get it at Stitchboard? Where'd you get it from? Look at those stitches. She's gonna make them into pillows and put them
in our bedroom,
and
because it matches the quilt or my
Dave's
quilt
bedroom. We'd show you the quilt, but Dave's sleeping because he's on nights. And then the last one says,
"Have faith."
No, you have faith right here.
Oh. Do I pray always?
Yeah, pray always. Love one another.
And yeah, David and I need to work on that. Not that we don't love one another, our communication just after 27 years is we're still working on it.
I really think, if you know my sister, her communication brain is she communicates in her mind, but fails to communicate out loud.
And I'm just going to do that one in this brown, this roasted fig.
Oh, I like that. So it's going to be gray, brown, and so put it right there.
And blue.
So it'll be 3 colors.
Yeah.
Nice.
So if you have an small antique tray that you want to sell, hit me up. I might buy it from you. But I'm not working this summer, so I have them on a budget, which really sucks.
Because you need to get your foot better.
It still sucks being on a budget.
Is that your?
No, that's the one I just folded up.
Where does it go?
I don't know where it goes. It goes somewhere.
Not in here though.
Not in there.
All right.
All right. Those are my finishes.
Well, I'm onto whips because I don't want to show my finish because I showed my finish when we went to Maine. I mean, I don't think the person knew, but I feel bad, so I'm not going to share my finish right now. I'll take a picture and we'll share it next time. So I'm on to...
Of what you're gifting?
Yeah, because that's the stitch that I finished.
Oh, okay.
And I've got another one that I want to get in the mail here shortly, and I think I'll have it done tomorrow. Mm-hmm. And then on Tuesday, I'll FFO them and get them in the mail.
Okay.
Or I'm not going to get yours in the mail. I'll just have it. I'll just have it with me. All right. So now we just are on to our stitches.
Okay.
We're missing the Tiger Lily class.
When's that?
Today. At noon. It was noon. It was noon our time. It was at 2:00.
When are we going to do it together?
Well, we can do it whenever. We can do it together though, because remember she lets you keep the video link.
Okay.
So we'll just pick a day, because Amy hasn't done hers either because she's at a wedding.
Yes.
Remember? All right.
It's
So
the summer of weddings for me.
this is Barbara Anna's Four Seasons, and if you remember, like last time, I still have not figured out how to print a picture of it. I guess I should figure it out, but I got her face and her arms in. I only stitched one morning this week. I only had like one morning because Steve was gone, so I had to take care of the dogs, had to clean the bathrooms, had to dust, all the things. So I only had one morning that I actually sat down and stitched. But she now has face and hair and arms. She's super cute. I'm not using I pulled the call forward colors and then I'm just augmenting them. And so in my mind, she looks like she's going to be like a big strawberry girl, but the reds were like brownish for me. Now, I was watching Jackie from Comfort Stitching, and she pulled her girl out and she used the call for. And on camera, they don't look as brown, but I don't know if it's just the fabric I picked, but they looked fall and not summer. So I just brightened up the reds. Anyways, I've got two done. This is the third, and then the fourth one will be fall. So I've got a couple months to still continue to work on that one. All right, what else you got?
I really technically don't really have much of a stitch. I was going to we went to Sheridan on Thursday, and I was going to do this as a car stitch.
But instead you did your daughter's stitch.
I did Emma's stitch.
But
it was fine. I only got 2 stitches in here, which I didn't realize I only had 2 stitches in here. You probably can't even see them.
Well, only because your needle's hanging out in your fabric. See? 2 little stitches. Now wait, are you doing this 2 over 2 or 1 over 1?
I don't know what I'm doing actually.
1 over 1.
About that.
I would not do it 1 over 1, Nance. There's not enough room. And it looks crowded. I would recommend either using 1 thread or 2 threads over 2 loops.
Okay, and then I'm going to be honest, I'm doing...
Okay. She's not going to do it.
No, Jenny.
Okay, whatever.
I have a secret stitch upstairs that I'm not going to share with you.
And where's that one going?
To you for your birthday.
Oh, very nice.
I mean, I don't want to share it with you right now.
That's fine. This is an oldie but a goodie. So once upon a time, my friend Bobby from Pumpkin Creek Prairie,
and she has beautiful puppies.
She does lots of puppies. And you're not getting a dog. Your husband will shoot you.
Well, this once.
Again. And he carries a health insurance, so not a good idea.
That's true.
And she was doing a live, and everybody jumped on Plum Street, the Gather In. I was sure I was going to have this done in like 2 weeks. It's been like 3 years now. It's just not one I pull out very often. And it's not because I don't like it. But the reason I don't pull it out very often is because I'm okay. I thought I had needle in there still. Why don't I pull it out? Because I don't stitch on 28 anymore. Really.
And why are you taking out of your Q stitch?
Because you can't see it if I don't, because I've got half of the stitches on the bottom. Whoops. That's fine. We'll get it later. Here's the thing. I just had it out because it's an easy fill-in when you're at a public place. I don't have to count. IT dyed this many moons ago on 28 count Monaco. And here she is. Now, I'll be honest with you. I am 2 rows short. Somehow I missed 2 rows. So I took it out of here and here. The roof is the size it's supposed to be, but everything else is 2 inches short. And I'm not going to put the words in here. I'm not going to put the words in here. I am going to use Gather with Grateful Hearts up here. And I want it to be a fall one. And I want it. Oh, and I'm not doing the fence. I'm just going to kind of do a little bit of zigging and zagging out here and just be done with it.
It's really nice, Jenny.
Thanks. It's going to be a forever. I'll probably be doing this when I'm 52. I am 52, and I mean I'm like 59, like close to my 60s. It'll be fine.
We don't have a lot of dementia in our family, so
We
we're
don't.
good. Not saying we won't start, but
We could be the first, but it's just one of those. I have this one, and what's the other one I have? Pumpkin, with the pumpkin patch in it. I started that when Drew went to college. That was 2 years ago. So I started this one 3 years ago and Drew's 2 years ago. It'll get done.
don't forget your Q snap.
Oh, I won't forget my snip. All right, what else? Oh, do you have anything? You don't have
That
anything?
I don't.
All right.
Well,
Well,
when you have finishes, you don't. It cuts down on your whips.
well, no. You've got good places to have them. This is one I saw. Who did I see stitch this?
This is a Memphis there, right?
No, Laura from Lala D Stitches. She stitched this, and
Hey, you have to show your pattern.
I will. Just hang on. I'm just trying to. This is Turkey Day by Cottage Garden Samplings. And I changed the colors a little bit to make them look just a little bit like our turkeys. Our turkeys are a little darker than this, but
Can I see it?
yep,
Up.
right there. So I just need, I've been working right here. And it's counting, so it's fine. But you have to count. And then I have another turkey in here that I want to do.
Is this 36 count?
It's 32 count, but I'm only using one thread. Because it
It
seems...
does make it look smaller.
It does. And then the other turkey pattern I want to do is Miss Prim. I've had these two I kitted up 2 years ago, and they've just been hanging out with me. So...
Sorry, guys, I'm used to my nap.
Well, I told you we should maybe not.
Well, I'm just
film.
tired. It's all right.
But so those are my turkey stitches, and I've got those out. What else have I been working on? I got 2 more in here. So if you have seen this Rosewood Manor, this is
got to be one of my favorites.
This is what I did this week. I decided on fabric after our last stitch.
What did you go on?
I went with Michelle, but I dropped to 32 instead of 36 because I wanted that house to look full.
Show your pattern.
Oh, you know, the pattern will get shown.
How hard is it to show the pattern first? Pattern first, then the stitch.
You want me to shut this off and leave?
You're welcome to, but you gotta have that faster than I could stop you. So
I'll be out of here faster than you can stop me for sure. So this is my celebrations, and it's been a lot of fun. It really has been.
but you're moving quite quick, because even from your FlossTube, you've moved further.
Well, what I want to do is just make blocks of color because I've got 3 retreats coming up. So like this is all 318, these blocks. And so I'm going to get up here and I want to get the roof outline so I can just stitch on the roof.
You don't need a lot of light.
Not really, because it's 32 count. And once you get a set of stitches in, you kind of just can look. I'm looking because I don't have my glasses on, but I really don't have a problem with it.
I learned today that I do need a lot of light, or my magnifier, so even on 28 count.
Yeah. I need light. Like I don't think I would have been, I don't think stitching on the darker fabric in the shelter we were in today, like the overhang, would have been easy. That's why I picked that one, but it's not been too hard. And the last one I've been working on is Strength and Dignity by Annie the Proper Stitcher.
That bag makes me happy. I don't know why.
Tracy made that for me. So this is the pattern, Strength and Dignity. A lot of people have been stitching this for people they know going through illness or crisis. I don't know.
Can I see it? I think
Yep,
I can.
they can.
Very good.
That was one day of stitching. It's really an easy stitch. I think it's an easy stitch. That is a 28 count. It's back in the day when I was it's Into the Veil by Bestitch Me. Fabrics by...
Is that blue or is that green?
It's like a greeny color. It's Bestitch Me. Yeah.
If you pull it out like really far, you can tell that it's
28 count Lugana.
Very pretty.
And that, I mean, remember I changed from 28 count. I've got like 2 years of 28 count fabric that I'm trying to do something with.
Quite a bit of material too.
And then I switched to 32 for like 2 months, and then I've been getting the 36, and I'm really happy with the 36. But I'm trying to figure out how to use the 28 I still have. So, all right, that's all I got.
Okay.
All right, what are your plans? What are you gonna work on?
I'm gonna finish that one with the Emily Call. I'm gonna work on my celebrations. I'm gonna try. I've got to cut some quilts out.
Not until you can stand.
Well, that's Thursday.
Well, here's the deal. So the reason I'm being kind of bossy about her foot is because I need her in tip-top shape for the following week. It's really just about me.
And then I have quite a bit upstairs that I can stitch on for a while.
So my plans are the celebration quilt. I want to get it in a good place for when we're down at...
I want to add some turkeys in.
Okay. So I'm working on celebrations. I pulled my fall out. I'll probably rotate my summer stitches away. I only have a couple that I probably would... I don't know. I'm just not going to keep them out. I just have to put them away and know that I did work on them and be happy with the progress I got. I've got one secret stitch I need to have done by next week, and then I have three more smaller pieces that I need to get done for the next 2 retreats after this one. I have one for September and 2 for November, so I have 3 total. Now, granted, those secret stitches are all voluntary. You don't have to participate in the exchanges. I just like to.
They're fun.
They are. And then I've got quilts. So we'll work on that.
I have a brand new sewing machine that we've said it's smarter than I am.
Smarter than all of us. The thing has a huge IQ. All right, so let me tell you about a piece of mail. I got 2 pieces of mail.
It says no mail.
Or haul, sorry.
I have haul too.
I got them in the mail, but my first one is this book. I do not know how these people found me. I'm sure I signed myself up for it, but they found me and they send me the Christmas cross stitch book.
But you can't get off of there, you said.
I can't, but I don't want to send it back either because there's quite a bit of things I would like to stitch in there.
You know, Jenny is the weird duck. She doesn't like snowmen.
You know what? Go back to that one.
There's a snowman you like?
Yeah, that one. He does not look like a little... He looks like Mr. Magoo.
He does.
He makes me happy.
You want to know a funny thing about Mr. Magoo? David and I, that's the first time I felt Emma move was when we watched Mr. Magoo in the movie theater, which is odd.
But I love the Santa on front. I love that Noel. There's like 5 or 6 in there that I honestly think I want to do the Santa on the front cover. He's full coverage.
Oh, wow. He would be like for years.
I don't think so. He doesn't really look that big.
For me, it would be years.
Well, I don't know.
And then there's like a free magazine.
There's a little free magazine.
Are these like $5 books?
What? Those little books?
Yeah.
$5?
Yeah. No?
No.
Oh. Well, one time they were saying like $5 for the old ones. Cute little animals. Cute, Jenny.
So anyways, I really like this cross stitch. A cross stitch Christmas. It is by what is it? Comfort Crafty Ways. So if you are interested, I don't know who sells them other than Crafty Ways shows up in my thing, and I know it's that one. And that's the one. Everything else I've managed to get out of, but this one I didn't. I sent it back once. Anyways, I'm just gonna keep them. They make me a little bit happy. And then I got this Quilter's World and there's like probably every quilt I can see it in a different color, but it makes me happy. Like, it's just geometrics, but how fun would that be? Where's the other one that I thought?
Acorns?
I like the acorns.
That's kind of scary.
Now, I would take the pumpkin faces out, but pumpkins and leaves, like that'd be a fun fall quilt for me. I would not do it as jack-o'-lanterns. I would just leave the squares. Anyways, it was, oh, this one right here. I would not use batiks, but anyways, when you find when you open a magazine, you're like, oh, I want to do all the things. You just have to find time to do all the things.
Okay, for hauls, I bought this last time, but I left this upstairs. This was my pattern I purchased.
That's a nice one. I think I have that one. We should sell it, but I'm not going to do the ABCs on top.
I would not do the ABCs. I would cut it off right there.
Yep.
And then I got into a club from Colleen.
Which one is it?
This is her Robin.
Oh.
They're reds.
That is not the one I'm in.
No, it's not the one you're in.
Is that the one that just came?
Yeah, it just came in the mail today. I was hoping it was another, I ordered another thing, but you couldn't see that either because that's for your secret sale. And you guys, I love to laugh, let's be honest. And so I ordered these for my quilts. I don't know if you're going to be able to see them.
Just read them to them.
It says, if this ends up in the dump, I will haunt you. And then my name's on it. And then there's the little ghost. Can I see it?
Yep.
Yep.
It's kind of blurry, but they're markers for your quilt.
Yeah.
You just sew them into the seam.
And it's not, I can't go on every quilt. Like, you couldn't go on a baby quilt because that would be kind of wrong.
You can put it on a baby quilt.
But I just think, yeah, they're just funny.
All right, so we do have some shares.
Jenny has a date night tonight.
No, it's going to be after midnight, she says. So
What?
She here. Yeah.
Maybe breakfast tomorrow?
Maybe we'll figure it out. Okay. Pictures. We've got some shares. Like the first one is the Sew You. And this is Always Be Yourself. I love her channel. So again, if we've called your name, we just ask that you send a note. We likely have your address, but if in case we don't, just send us a note and say, yes, I still live here. And
oh, and I want to talk about that too for just a second.
what?
My DMC collection.
Oh. And then the next one is this Local Conditions.
This is your temperature.
It's Mama Pajama Stitches.
There's a lot of glare on there. Sorry, guys.
Sorry, I don't really want to take them out. But if this is you, if you'll just email us, I will get that in the mail. And then the last one goes to, and you're gonna have to excuse me. I don't know how to. VIRPIR 2453, and we will get needles. We will get the Mary Needleworker into the mail to you. VIRPIR, maybe. Sorry about that.
So I would like to take a second and tell you guys I have all the DMC collections. This is just the part that I didn't have. But I don't have 48. 48, it's super hard for me to find.
But you've been working on getting a full collection.
Yeah, so I have a full collection. This is the last of them. When I get down here, I'll put them in I have them. I'll take a second here.
No, don't get up.
Yeah, I'll just get up. It's fine.
She listens to her doctor should have tied her to a bed in the hospital. They've seen this.
They haven't seen this.
Yes, they
need
have.
to see it again then.
Okay.
This is my DMC collection. This is how I store it.
So what it is
You're not going to be able to get it. Oh, look at that.
is they're numbered. And then each number is on a floss ring or on its ring with the DMC on it.
Yep.
It was right there.
And I bought a book that Jenny sells in her shop.
I have to order more. We make no profit on those, and that's okay. Like, sometimes it's just not about the profit. It's about making sure that people have the things they need to stitch.
It's fun to have it because if you want to do a conversion.
Yeah. Or maybe you're missing a color or you're
Right.
low on a color and you can just find one that's close to it.
Maybe if you're missing 48, you can find a substitution for it.
Yeah. I think 48's a gray.
I don't know. I don't like it's such a hard color for me to find.
I think it's gray, that's why. All right. So we have 3 new shares.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought we were done.
We are. We're done with this except for this.
This is going to be our shortest video yet. Look at us go.
Well, I think it's right up there to be, but we've only been gone a week and a half. All right.
Oh, this was the one I did in
Yes. So this Halloween frill, the keyword here is ghost. And you can just tell us if you've ever seen a ghost, if you believe in ghosts, or you think ghosts are cute. That's fine.
Ghosts are cute.
The next one is squirrel. We figured with fall coming up, you might need a squirrel. And then the keyword for this one is nut. Like I'm a nut. And then we thought we'd just get you an early start on winter.
Who's nuttier, me or Jenny?
Clearly Nancy. And so this one is January, and what we'd kind of like, if you need help, just weave January. Tell us what you do in January after the holiday season comes down. How do you decorate? Or just talk about maybe your birthday's in January. Just give us a January word, or give us the word January in a sentence. We'd appreciate it. All right. And please like and subscribe.
And straighten somebody's crown. You don't have to tell them, just go boop.
Okay. Not where we were going right there, but
It worked.
It worked. Just wrap that in there. All right, let's see.
Wheel of Doom.
Yes, well, you have to come up with a joke.
No. My jokes have been like very adultish lately.
Oh, your favorite teacher and why?
Ooh. I've had a lot of good teachers. Probably Miss Mason, my second grade teacher.
Miss Mason was pretty cool. I didn't have Miss Mason. I had Miss Jones, but Miss Mason was cool. I think my favorite teacher was Mr. Geigel.
I had him as well. He was pretty neat. But you had said that you had him as 4th grade?
No, he was my 5th grade teacher.
Oh, he was my 5th grade teacher as well.
My 4th grade teacher was Mrs. Paul.
Oh.
I had Mrs. White, Mrs. Ulrich, Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Weber, Mrs. Paul, Mr. Geigel, Mrs. Nas, and then we went into, that was 6th grade.
I had Mrs. White, Mrs. Schneider, Mrs. Snyder, Mason, Weber, Johnson, Geigel, and I don't even know who my 6th grade teacher was.
Because you had Mrs. Nas.
I started with Mrs. Nas.
Gone all the time.
But yeah. But our class was flagged for being naughty.
Oh, yeah.
And we drove, and I can say it wasn't me.
No, it wasn't you.
But we drove her out of teaching.
Yeah, pretty much.
We were tagged.
They were not the best kids. It wasn't. Is this mine? Is this a giveaway?
Yes, yeah, that's a giveaway.
Okay. All right. So we hope maybe we'll be back. Maybe we'll get Amy to film with us while we're at the retreat. We can talk about stitching on the prairie and all the fun we had. But that's where our next big plans are. We'll be down there. We're going to be vending for Bags by Becky and the Cross Stitch Emporium. So we're kind of excited about that. We'll be stitching, so we'll get to meet some new people. So we're excited about that. We'll get to hang out with our friend Shelly, who's hosting the retreat. And Jenny from the Shanty Stitcher, she will be there. So we'll get to see her again. We met her last year, and we saw her at retreat. And so I saw her at market. And then I guess from there we'll see what the school will have started right shortly after that. So we'll get it figured out. But we just want to make sure we came back and spent some time with you and got Nancy on we're going to go take Nancy to her chair is what we're going to go do. So she sits down. And we're going to try these Butterfield candies that we've been talking about, but Nancy hasn't had an opportunity. So I brought them. All right. Like Nancy said, straighten somebody's crown. You never know when someone just needs a kind smile, a friend. So if you've got that in you, please do it. They don't have to know it's you. Sometimes they just need it, or just call them. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to tell people how to do it. I just want people to know that sometimes, even though you might be tired, someone might be more tired than you. I felt that way a lot this week. Like I was exhausted. But I wanted to go spend time, like yesterday, I was exhausted, but I wanted to go spend time with my friend Stephanie. And just being in her presence. Our friend Stephanie lives by me. But just being in her presence was calming, and I wasn't straightening her crown, she was straightening mine, but I was there. The effort was made. So I really had a great time. So with that, I hope your stitches lay flat, and we will see you in a couple weeks.
Toodles. Nice.
That's what I do.
All right. Until next time.
Until next time. Happy stitching.